the internet has officially lost its collective mind again. And this time, it's all thanks to King Harris's mini-me, King Jr., the pint-sized powerhouse who just flexed his way into viral immortality. You think you've seen everything? Nope. This baby just made the Kardashians look like background characters in a daycare drama. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all crashing under the weight of his toddler triceps. Forget celebrity scandals, forget music beefs. The biggest flex of 2025 just came from someone who still drinks from a bottle. It all started with one innocent clip. Or so we thought. A short video showing King Jr. doing what no baby should legally be able to do: flex, pose, and smirk like a gym influencer trapped in a crib. Within hours, social media went from quiet curiosity to full-blown meltdown. People said it had to be CGI. Others said it was genetics from T.I.'s golden era. One fan even claimed, "This baby's protein shake probably costs more than my rent." But here's where it gets wild. Sources say this wasn't just a random moment. Nope. Rumor has it, the Harris family planned this, a secret rebranding mission to remind the world who runs hip-hop royalty. And now, King Jr.'s baby biceps are trending harder than the Grammys. Some call it adorable, others call it absurd. But everyone agrees. This baby didn't just flex, he flexed on culture itself. Because when your onesie can barely contain your confidence and the whole internet stops breathing to watch you blink, you're not just a child anymore. You're a movement. And the Harris dynasty just made sure nobody forgets that. It began like any ordinary day in celebrity land. Overpriced coffee, luxury sneakers, and someone going live for no reason. But by lunchtime, the internet had a new obsession. King Harris's baby boy, King Jr., just broke the algorithm clean in half. One second he was chilling in his designer stroller, the next he was flexing like he had a lifetime membership at Gold's Gym. You could almost hear dumbbells crying in fear. People didn't just scroll. They stopped, stared, and questioned every choice they'd ever made in life. The clip went up at 9:17 a.m. By 9:30, the world had changed. Comment sections turned into battlegrounds. Some swore it was edited, others thought it was witchcraft. "Ain't no way that baby's real," one fan wrote, while another said, "That ain't a baby, that's T.I. in disguise." Even celebrities jumped in, shocked and slightly intimidated. Rap pages reposted it with captions like, "Built by legacy, powered by genetics." The internet was no longer safe. It was officially under baby domination. For those who somehow missed it, King Jr. didn't just lift a toy. No, he posed. That confident smirk, that unbothered energy. It screamed, "I was born trending." He flexed his little arm, the light hit just right, and boom, history. Within minutes, memes exploded across Twitter and TikTok. Someone edited the clip to dramatic music, another replaced his rattle with a dumbbell. It wasn't just content, it was cinema. Hollywood could never, but behind the laughter, a new kind of chaos was brewing. Rumors started whispering across social media like wildfire in a gossip forest. Was this planned? Was King Harris using his son as the next phase of his brand revival? Fans pointed out that King had been unusually quiet online for weeks. Suspiciously quiet. Then out of nowhere, this perfectly viral baby bomb drops? Come on, you can't write coincidence that smooth. The timing screamed strategy. By noon, conspiracy theories had taken over. King Jr. is the real CEO of the Harris brand, someone tweeted. This ain't a baby, this is marketing evolution. And let's be honest, they might have had a point. King Harris has always been a master of chaos management. When controversy hits, he doesn't hide. He flips it, remixes it, and drops it like a track. And this was his greatest remix yet. Fatherhood, fame, and flexes fused into one unbeatable algorithmic moment. Then came the think pieces. Every gossip outlet, influencer blog, and expert with Wi-Fi turned into a philosopher overnight. Titles like What King Jr. Teaches Us About Celebrity Genetics and Are We Witnessing the Rise of Baby Influencers? Flooded feeds. Meanwhile, actual parents sat at home clutching their juice boxes, wondering why their toddlers couldn't even hold a spoon without spilling. King Jr. had ruined babyhood for everyone. The bar was now set somewhere between Hercules and a TikTok sponsorship deal. While fans were still gasping, King Harris went live. He looked calm, too calm. "Y'all acting like my son can't be strong." He laughed, sipping something expensive. His tone was playful, but the smirk said it all. He knew he had just hijacked pop culture. "He's just built different," King added, and the internet nearly combusted. Comments flew in at light speed. "We believe you." "Put him in the next Creed movie." Bro's got gym membership before preschool. The Harris family was trending worldwide. Again. But the deeper the hype went, the stranger it got. Suddenly, screenshots started appearing of King Jr.'s alleged training sessions. Some blurry, some clearly fake, but all equally hilarious. A photo of a baby holding a bottle labeled protein milk went viral with millions of views. Another meme showed King Jr. lifting a rattle like it weighed 300 pounds. Twitter detectives began analyzing shadows, lighting angles, and arm veins like they were solving a crime scene. This wasn't fandom. This was obsession in HD. And you know what happens when the internet gets obsessed? Chaos evolves. Fan accounts popped up overnight. King Giraflex, Mini Hercules, Lil Legend. They were posting 24/7 updates like stock traders monitoring baby muscles. New clip dropping? Did he blink differently today? The hype machine had no brakes. King Jr. was no longer just King Harris's son, he was a full-blown phenomenon. Meanwhile, the older generation chimed in with confusion and shade. What happened to playing with blocks? One auntie-type commenter wrote, "Now baby's out here doing CrossFit?" Others accused the family of faking it for clout, saying this was all part of a PR stunt to distract from past drama. But here's the kicker. The more they complained, the more viral it got. Hate became fuel and the Harris name became untouchable. You can't cancel a baby who just broke the internet. Even T.I. couldn't resist chiming in. The rap legend dropped a cryptic post with the caption, "Legacy gets stronger every generation." That's it. No video, no explanation, just power. Fans went wild. This man really raising Avengers. The dynasty continues. Someone get this family a reality show immediately. Every comment was gold. The internet had spoken. The Harris Empire was officially reborn, and its new leader wore diapers and Dior. At this point, it wasn't just social media. Mainstream outlets joined in. TMZ ran a headline calling King Jr. the baby who broke the algorithm. Complex called him a flexing legend in the making. Even CNN joked about it during a morning segment. It wasn't about truth anymore. It was about traction. The baby had become bigger than any controversy, any scandal, any rap beef. He was the new face of viral royalty, but fame always comes with a catch. With every repost came critics, the internet's natural-born skeptics. They accused King Harris of using his child for clout, while others praised him for turning parenthood into a masterclass in marketing. One viral comment summed it up perfectly. "Call it what you want. The baby's still stronger than my Wi-Fi signal?" That's when you know the internet's lost control. By the end of day one, the video had racked up tens of millions of views. Influencers were reacting, remixing, and recreating it like it was a global dance challenge. One TikToker even made a skit pretending to interview the baby, saying, "So, King Jr., what's your diet plan?" And the comments went ballistic. The Harris family didn't just go viral, they redefined it. Their baby had achieved what most artists dream of: instant, unstoppable fame. And through all of it, King Harris played his cards perfectly. No overexposure, no denial, just subtle jabs, confident posts, and that signature Harris grin. He didn't need to defend the moment. He let the memes do the work. Because in the digital age, silence is strategy and controversy is currency. King Jr. wasn't just a flex, he was a business model in a onesie. By sunset, the story wasn't about a baby anymore. It was about influence, legacy, and the unstoppable fusion of fame and family. King Jr. had proven that virality runs in the bloodline. And the internet, it hadn't just witnessed a moment, it had been conquered by one. The chaos didn't fade, it evolved. By day two, King Jr. wasn't just a viral clip, he was a global event. Twitter renamed itself Flexbook, TikTok was flooded with baby workout edits, and Instagram moms were crying in their stories saying, "My baby can't even hold a spoon right." And this one just broke the internet. The Harris family didn't plan a moment. They accidentally launched a cultural earthquake. But what's an internet phenomenon without drama? It didn't take long for the think tanks of TikTok, the self-proclaimed digital detectives, to start digging for dirt. They slowed the video down frame by frame like it was evidence in a government case. "Notice the lighting," one user said. "That shadow's unnatural." Another chimed in, "That's not muscle, that's CGI from Pixar." And yet, every theory only made the clip trend harder. The controversy became content, and content became currency. Celebrities joined the circus next. Boozy joked, "Somebody get that baby a gym membership." Rick Ross reposted it with "Hustlin" playing in the background. Cardi B commented a string of shocked emojis, while 50 Cent, being 50 Cent, wrote emojis. While 50 Cent, being 50 Cent, wrote, "That baby's stronger than my last album rollout." The floodgates opened. Memes, tweets, fan art. King Jr. was no longer a baby. He was a full-blown internet deity, worshipped by millions and feared by algorithms. Meanwhile, King Harris knew exactly what he was doing. He wasn't hiding. He was enjoying the chaos like a ringmaster in a viral circus. His Instagram captions became legend. "He gets it from his daddy," he posted under one picture, and within minutes, half of Atlanta had something to say. Blogs turned that single line into a week-long discussion. You could feel it. This wasn't a fluke. This was a calculated crown moment. But then came the curveball, the so-called leaked footage. A random account dropped an unseen video titled, "The Secret Behind King Jr.'s Flex." It showed the baby holding a rattle, wobbling a bit, then flexing like he was filming a protein commercial. The video looked harmless, until fans noticed King Harris in the background hyping him up like a coach at the Olympics. That's all it took. "He's training the baby!" People screamed. "This is a setup!" The internet loves two things: scandal and speculation, and this had both. The media machine kicked into overdrive. Talk shows debated whether it was healthy, parenting, or Hollywood manipulation. Psychologists gave interviews about the dangers of viral fame for infants. Every so-called expert with a podcast had an opinion. Meanwhile, the Harris family stayed quiet, the best kind of loud silence. They knew the golden rule: never fight the narrative. Feed it breadcrumbs, and oh, did those breadcrumbs work? Each silence spawned 100 theories. Some said King Jr. was being groomed to be the next influencer mogul. Others believed he was just naturally charismatic. A few fringe conspiracy channels claimed he was part of a celebrity bloodline experiment. Ridiculous? Completely. But that's the internet, where absurdity sells better than truth. Every new rumor just made the baby bigger, stronger, more mythical. Then came the celebrity reactions that broke everything wide open. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson posted a comment saying, "Tell that little man I'm coming for a rematch in 2040. The world erupted. Memes of King Jr. and The Rock in a boxing ring hit every feed. Someone even made a fake movie trailer called Baby vs. Boulder Flex of Destiny. The edit went viral in less than an hour. You couldn't escape it. You could open your phone to check the weather and still end up seeing King Jr. flexing in a lightning storm meme, but the internet doesn't love forever. It rotates. The cycle started turning. With fame came backlash, then counter-backlash. Some people claimed King Jr. was overexposed. Others said, let him live. Meanwhile, King Harris handled it like a pro. He dropped a single cryptic post, a photo of him and his son captioned, "You can't cancel bloodline energy." And just like that, the tide turned again. Fans started flooding the comments with support. They didn't care if it was real, fake, staged, or divine. They just wanted more. That's when companies noticed. Baby clothing brands, toy companies, even energy drink lines started sending offers. Insiders claimed the Harris team was fielding endorsement requests worth 6 figures. Imagine being under 2 years old and already having brand deals. One insider said, "This isn't a baby anymore. This is a brand ambassador in Pampers." It sounded like a joke, but it wasn't far from the truth. King Jr. was the future of influence, adorable chaos with marketable muscles. By week's end, the story had become bigger than anyone could control. Entertainment networks hosted debates about whether celebrity bloodlines were replacing traditional fame. Some fans called King Jr. the chosen child of clout. Others started drawing ridiculous family trees, linking him to every powerful celebrity kid in existence. It wasn't just a viral moment anymore. It was a full-blown mythology. And then, right when everyone thought it had peaked, King Harris posted a video that detonated the internet all over again. It was simple. Just him and King Jr. sitting on a couch. No flashy filters, no music, just Harris saying, "Y'all keep talking. My son's just getting started." That one sentence was gasoline on an already burning fire. Fans screamed. Blogs exploded. Even news outlets framed it as a cryptic announcement. Every major entertainment site headlined the clip like it was a political speech. Meanwhile, behind the glamour, people started noticing something deeper. The story wasn't just funny anymore. It was a mirror, a reflection of how fame works now, how attention has replaced talent, and how a single viral spark can crown a new internet monarch overnight. King Jr. wasn't famous for something. He was famous because of something. because he existed in the right family, at the right time, with the right level of chaos. And that realization fascinated people even more. But it wasn't just fascination, it was envy. Parents started creating their own baby flex videos, some hilarious, some tragic. A few even admitted they wanted their kids to go viral like King Jr. You know the world's gone wild when toddlers have PR strategies? One viral tweet summed it up perfectly. "We've entered the clout nursery era." Everyone laughed, but they knew it was true. Meanwhile, King Jr. just kept doing what babies do, laughing, drooling, living rent-free in everyone's mind. But to the internet, he wasn't just a child. He was content, controversy, and currency rolled into one adorable powerhouse. Each giggle was a headline, each smile a marketing strategy. It was madness, but it was genius. The Harris family had turned their legacy into a digital empire. And they didn't even need to drop a song. Still, even empires attract storms. The critics wouldn't rest. Rumors of family tension surfaced, claims that T.I. wanted to tone it down, while King Harris wanted to go bigger. Fans took sides like it was a rap beef. Comment sections looked like debate clubs with too much caffeine. But as always, the Harris clan let the noise build, because the noise was the point. The louder the world talked, the stronger their story became, and in that chaos, King Jr. became something no one expected, a cultural symbol. Not just a baby flexing, but a baby proving a point, a generation born into cameras, learning to command them before even speaking. He wasn't just breaking the internet. He was redefining what it meant to exist in it. The digital world thought it had seen every form of viral madness, until King Jr. refused to fade away. Most viral moments burn bright for a week and vanish. But this became generational. The Harris family didn't just trend. They transcended the algorithm. Every platform, every outlet, every meme page, they all kept the name alive like it was some kind of sacred chant. King Jr. had officially become the internet's baby messiah of confidence. Months later, people were still talking. Not just fans, but scholars, journalists, even marketing experts. Universities used King Jr. as a case study in influence acceleration. Business schools were dissecting how a single family turned diapers into dynasty. "He's not a meme," one professor said. "He's a movement." Meanwhile, TikTok users were still quoting him like gospel. "If King Jr. can flex, I can finish my goals." Motivation by baby. That's where society had landed. But fame, no matter how adorable, comes with baggage. Suddenly, every camera pointed at the Harris home felt like a microscope. Paparazzi swarmed daycares. Gossip blogs tracked bottle brands. Some even claimed to have exclusive info about King Jr.'s next viral move. Privacy became a myth, but attention became oxygen. King Harris once again stood at the center of chaos and loved every second of it. T.I. reportedly tried to step in, offering advice about fame, legacy, and keeping the spotlight from burning too hot. But King Harris, ever the showman, was determined to turn it into rocket fuel. "They're watching anyway," he said during a live stream. "Might as well make them stare." That single line went viral, because of course it did. It wasn't just confidence, it was prophecy. The family's influence expanded beyond the screen. Major brands reached out. Baby clothing companies wanted collaborations. Toy makers pitched Flex Jr. figurines, and even sports networks hinted at sponsorships. The offer sounded insane, but that's the power of modern fame. Once the internet worships you, logic packs its bags and leaves the room. King Jr. wasn't being marketed anymore. He was the market. And then, like a perfectly timed plot twist, the next chapter dropped. A new clip. No filters, no music. Just King Jr., now slightly older, smiling into the camera and flexing again. The caption? Still strong. 2 words, 20 million views in an hour. The internet didn't just react, it erupted. Fans screamed like it was a Marvel sequel. Comment sections filled with "He's back." The legend returns. The flex strikes again. The baby didn't post. He released a cultural earthquake. This time, even the biggest celebrities couldn't resist joining in. LeBron James reposted it with the caption, "Raising Legends." Snoop Dogg wrote, "Somebody sign him up for a contract already." Even Elon Musk tweeted, "Genetic optimization in progress." The crossover was complete. Hip-hop royalty, athletes, tech billionaires, all united by a baby flex. You can't script that kind of cultural domination, but while the internet cheered, critics grew louder. "Where's the line?" they asked. "When does fame become exploitation?" The debates grew louder, the headlines sharper. Every analyst wanted to weigh in on the morality of making a baby a superstar. But that's the trick. You can't moralize the internet. It doesn't care about ethics. It cares about engagement. And engagement, once again, was breaking records. Meanwhile, King Harris leaned deeper into his mastermind dad persona. He dropped a short video montage titled Legacy in Motion. It wasn't just a highlight reel, it was storytelling brilliance. It framed the entire saga as destiny, not coincidence. Soft music, strong words, cinematic shots, the comments exploded with awe. "This family playing chess while everyone else playing checkers," one fan wrote. Others said, "This ain't parenting, this is PR genius." Either way, it worked. Views, likes, and shares skyrocketed. Behind the glamour, though, came whispers of exhaustion. Insiders said King Harris was overwhelmed by the never-ending demand. Fame doesn't clock out, it just changes forms. Every post felt like a test, every silence like a scandal. But no matter the fatigue, the brand was too strong to stop. When the internet loves you this much, walking away feels like betrayal. As months passed, King Jr.'s name became legend status. He'd become the face of baby confidence, a meme symbol for determination, and the spark of a new clout generation. People didn't say go viral anymore. They said pull a King Jr. The cultural dictionary had changed. He was the standard, the one no one could top, yet everyone tried to imitate. Even the biggest influencers started referencing him. Fitness pages used his clips for motivation. Rap lyrics started dropping his name like a metaphor for success. "I'm flexing like King Jr.," one artist rapped, and fans lost their minds. It wasn't just a meme anymore, it was mythology. The baby had become a bar, but every legend eventually meets resistance. Fake pages popped up claiming to be inside sources. Old friends of the family started leaking supposed behind-the-scenes drama. Most of it was nonsense, but the internet loves chaos too much to verify facts. King Jr. couldn't even exist in peace. He had become the canvas for everyone's projection. Fame that young turns you into an idea, not a person. Still, the Harris family held their crown steady. They didn't backtrack. They didn't apologize. They turned even the negativity into power. Tiny dropped a post that silenced half the critics. "Our child's joy ain't your headline?" Simple, sharp, and instantly viral. The internet, always hungry for authenticity, applauded. You could feel the tide shift again, from mockery back to admiration. By the year's end, documentaries started filming. One titled The Baby Who Broke the Internet teased exclusive interviews. Another, more dramatic one promised the untold truth behind the Harris dynasty. The Harris name had gone beyond music and gossip. It had become a pop culture dynasty studied in real time. Whether you loved them or hated them, you couldn't ignore them. And the moral of it all? That's where the irony lies. King Jr. didn't set out to prove anything, he just existed in a world obsessed with attention. The internet crowned him a king before he even learned to crawl. And his family? They understood the game better than anyone. They didn't resist the wave, they surfed it. They made fame look effortless, chaos look strategic, and controversy look like a crown jewel. As the camera pans out, metaphorically speaking, one thing's clear. This wasn't just a viral moment. It was a cultural experiment, a test of how far fame can go when fueled by laughter, shock, and an unstoppable baby flex. King Jr. didn't just dominate timelines, he rewrote them. And somewhere in Atlanta, one proud father probably smirked, knowing the dynasty wasn't just surviving, it was evolving. Because in the end, legends aren't born, they're posted. And this one? This one just happened to wear diapers while conquering the digital world. So now you've seen it. The rise of a legend still in diapers. King Jr. didn't just flex, he broke the sound barrier of the internet. The baby bench pressed the culture, rewired social media, and reminded everyone that fame has no age limit. This wasn't just a moment, it was a movement. Somewhere, the algorithm's crying for mercy, and we're still here pressing replay like addicts. Let's be real, this story had everything. Mystery, memes, muscle, and madness. You laughed, you gasped, and probably questioned your own life choices. Don't lie. You compared yourself to a baby and lost. But that's the beauty of this chaos. It's unpredictable, ridiculous, and absolutely addictive. And here at Goosip Sphere, we thrive on that madness. So don't just sit there pretending you're not invested. Smash that like button like you're trying to lift King Jr.'s rattle. Drop a comment and tell us, is this the strongest baby alive or the most powerful PR play in hip-hop history? Either way, you know we'll dig into it the moment the next plot twist drops. And of course, subscribe. Because here at Goosip Sphere, scandals don't sleep, and neither do we. From celebrity meltdowns to midnight miracles, from viral chaos to cultural explosions, we bring you every wild detail first, louder, funnier, and sharper than anyone else. Remember, clout fades, attention moves on, but gossip evolves. So keep your notifications on, because when the next digital earthquake hits, we'll be right here, reporting live, sipping tea, and laughing all the way through the algorithm. This is Goosip Sphere, where drama lives forever and legends are born trending.